There are only 4 meals that you need to prioritize during your Disney World vacation. And what meals are those? Find out today here on DFB Guide. Hey everybody, it's AJ for Disney Food Blog. This is a very cool video. Having to narrow down what you want to eat at Disney World can feel super overwhelming when there are so much to choose from. So the point of today's video is to help you narrow down that rather intimidating restaurant scope and figure out what your heart is really trying to tell you to prioritize above all the rest. So let's get started. Number 1 is the bucket list meal. We've been all aboard the Bucket List Express lately. We even have a full video out now featuring the ultimate Disney World bucket list with 50 of the best things to do on property. But I think why we've been so bucket list happy lately is because, well, Disney World is a bucket list destination. And while you're there, you might as well feed 2 birds with 1 scone and accomplish other bucket list items while you're there. It's like a bucket listception. Now, sure, you probably don't want to eat all your bucket list Disney World restaurants in one go. Heavy on the probably. But you can at least take the time to eat 1 or 2, or I guess build the budget to eat 1 or 2, right? For some of you, a bucket list restaurant could mean really going all out, like booking advanced dining reservations for Cinderella's royal table in the Magic Kingdom castle to meet several of your favorite princesses and dining right in that iconic dining room. Or for those of you who believe that Disney food truly is a huge part of the overall Disney experience, like me, you might want to save for a multi-course, multi-hour-long meal at one of those ultra-fancy dining places like Victoria and Albert's in Grand Floridian or Takumi Tay in Epcot. But for other folks, a bucket list Disney restaurant doesn't have to be the priciest restaurant option out there. It could also just be the place you've heard a lot about and you've wanted to try for years for the aesthetic or for the menu options alone. Because how often do you get the chance to dine on a Na'vi harvest inside Pandora, quick service or not? Satuli Canteen at Animal Kingdom can help make that happen. And dining inside a convertible-shaped table over at Sci-Fi Dine-In while cheesy black and white movie clips play on the screen, now that's a great bucket list option for all the Hollywood studios and movie fans out there. Or maybe that bucket list restaurant also includes a specialty dining experience like Roses of Gold afternoon tea at the Cake Bake Shop at Boardwalk Inn, or Sangria University, where you get to learn how to make handcrafted sangrias, including your very own, inside Three Bridges Bar and Grill at Coronado Springs, or even an Epcot fireworks dining package at Rose and Crown or Spice Road Table, or this brand new adults-only GO82 Lounge. This is only a small selection of some of our favorite swanky specialty dining experiences, but if you want to learn about even more of them, including the non-food related specialty dining experiences too, you can always download our free Special Occasions in Disney World PDF by scanning the QR code you see on the screen now or clicking on the link in this video's description for disneyfoodblog.com/special after this. We've got a ton of very, very cool special occasion stuff that if you're thinking about a bucket list option, you're going to want to check it out. Now, in a nutshell, whatever Disney World restaurant first popped up in your head when I said bucket list meal, that's the restaurant you're going to want to place at the top of your priority list. The heart wants what the heart wants, and sometimes the heart wants castle dining, while other times it wants cheeseburger spring rolls from the Magic Kingdom Adventureland cart. Just make sure to research those dining and snacking prices ahead of your visit so you know which bucket list items you can knock out next time and which ones you'll need to save for a later date. Number 2 on our list is hidden gems. There are some Disney World restaurants that you're never going to hear talked about in casual conversation. Your book club people don't know about them. Your PTA parents don't know about them. Not even neighbor Bob, who just got back from a Disney vacation, knows about them. And that's not because Disney's actually actively trying to hide these restaurants. It's just most Disney goers are going to prioritize the mainstream recommendations and not do any extra research to figure out what Disney restaurants might be tucked away elsewhere that could be even better. But that's why you follow us, right? Because you're not like every other Disney goer and you want to find out about both the mainstream restaurants and the more obscure ones to make an educated dining decision instead of an off-the-cuff one. Turns out that you and I have a whole lot in common. So what hidden gem restaurants should you take a deep dive into? I've got a few recommendations for you. First, Jiko, the cooking place at Animal Kingdom Lodge. This is a signature dinner experience that's both comfy and adventurous in spirit. Along with the crackling wood-burning ovens and sunset mood lighting, the menu offers a variety of African flavors, from its foods to its boutique wines. Some of our past favorite meals here have included the wild boar tenderloin for an appetizer, the bone marrow crusted filet mignon or brawl New York strip, the Moroccan spiced lamb shank, and the babouti mac and cheese enhancement made with 4 cheeses, spiced beef, almonds, raisins, kachumbari, and red wine reduction. Definitely not your typical mac and cheese. I also want to give a quick mention to Animal Kingdom's 2 other sit-down restaurants too, because I promise you most of your PTA friends have not been to these. I said most, not all. First, there's Boma, which is a buffet-style restaurant open for breakfast and dinner. Dinner here, again, serves lots of African and American-inspired items like pita with dipping sauce, peanut and coconut rice, Durban chicken, tamarind barbecue ribs, and seasonal soups. The soups are epic. But Boma also has one of our favorite breakfast spreads property-wide, featuring morning options like Simba waffles, turkey babouti, omelets, deviled eggs with smoked salmon, scrambled eggs with spinach and feta and tomato, and complimentary bottomless pog juice, which stands for passion fruit, orange, and guava juice. And then there's Sanaa, but Sanaa will be getting another mention later on in this video, so I'll hold off on talking about it until later. Oh, cliffhanger, right? Okay, I promise, we'll talk about it later. Now, Beaches and Cream at Beach Club Resort is a relatively affordable soda shop themed table service with colorful accents and jukebox tunes and comfort classic meals, and a robust menu of incredible ice cream specialties. The No Way Jose Sundae is a classic favorite of mine, made with chocolate and vanilla ice cream that's mixed in with peanut butter and hot fudge sauces, and then sprinkled with peanut butter and chocolate morsels, and topped off with whipped cream and a cherry. It is absolutely massive. It's like a fishbowl, and it is incredible. But the kitchen sink is another fun, yet more novelty option. This one is served to your whole table with lots of fanfare from the entire restaurant, including alarms going off. But why all the ruckus? Well, because you're literally ordering a full kitchen sink's worth of ice cream that does indeed come served in a kitchen sink, complete with every topping that the restaurant has. Now, word of advice, don't even try to conquer this one alone. This is meant for groups of 4 or larger to tackle together. Oh, and here's another extra bit of advice for you. If you don't have time to do a full sit-down meal here, but you still want to try a Beaches and Cream ice cream, you can visit their to-go window outside the restaurant, which has a limited menu of floats and shakes, ice cream scoops, and ice cream sandwiches too. Now, Tusker House at Animal Kingdom might not be tucked away inside a resort like these other hidden gem restaurants have been, but it still tends to be an overlooked option in the character dining department. But it totally shouldn't be. The food on Tusker House's buffet is flavorful and interesting, combining American and African-inspired cuisine into a meal that both adventurous and picky eaters can enjoy. Plus, the characters featured here are among some of the most sought after in all the parks, including friends like Donald Duck and Mickey and Goofy and Daisy, all dressed up in their safari best. While the buffet items can vary, I'd highly recommend that you pile your plates with the tandoori chicken, the baked mac and cheese, the various breads and dips, and the hummingbird cake for lunch and dinner. And as for breakfast, some of the best morning options you'll potentially find here are the made-to-order omelets, babouti, African French toast, and Simba waffles, which are even better when you top them off with that fresh banana caramel sauce. Okay, let's do one more for now. How about, I've got it, Geyser Point Bar and Grill at Wilderness Lodge. Now that's an underrated beauty right there. Geyser Point is situated at the back of the resort next to the docks overlooking Bay Lake, so nobody's gonna get out there unless they actually go through the whole hotel, right? It offers open air, shaded dining, and a roaring fireplace for those cooler evenings, which yes, cooler evenings can happen, even in Orlando. And all this outdoorsy aesthetic is all packaged into one rustic, cozy setting with some of the best waterfront views around. You can get a variety of hearty appetizers and entrees here, like charcuterie platters and the bison cheeseburger, but one of the most noteworthy parts about this place is its unique cocktails featuring spirits from Northwest distilleries to keep up with the theming around the resort itself. Wait, what? Did you already know about all these restaurants? Then congratulations, because you definitely have done your Disney research and are already ahead of most people who are traveling to Disney World without a clue that these places exist. And if you didn't already know about these restaurants, then welcome to Disney Food Blog. We are so glad you're here, and we can't wait to show you a whole new world, get it, of Disney dining possibilities. Yeah, we're dorks, but we really like food. Now, over the past few years, Disney World has opened lots of new restaurants. And if you haven't been to Disney World in the past few years, then maybe it's time for you to try something brand new upon your return. But even if this is your first time ever going to Disney, brand new restaurants can still be exciting ones to prioritize, not only for the unique experiences, but for the overall bragging rights. Hey, bragging rights are fun, and they actually, a lot of people want to tell the other dads at the Christmas concert where they've been, right? You can't deny that. So here are some of the newest restaurants that have taken over the Disney scene in the past 3 years that you might want to place at the top of your must-eat list. First up, we got Roundup Rodeo Barbecue in Hollywood Studios. This opened up back in spring of 2023. Roundup Rodeo is a table service location. That means it's a sit-down spot. Family-style restaurant, which means that they bring all the food to you in like big family-style serving platters and stuff. So it's a prefix meal. You don't have to choose anything. They'll just bring it all to you. So it's not a buffet. And it brings you inside Andy's backyard from Toy Story and shrinks you down to the size of a toy for an immersive meal with lots of colorful props, a few immersive elements that'll require you to freeze in place so you're not caught by Andy, and lots of good barbecue. Shiki Sai Sushi Izakaya in Epcot surprised us with an early opening back in August 2023. This new table service took over the old Tokyo dining space and completely transformed it into a restaurant that changes with the seasons to reflect different Japanese celebrations throughout the year, with the decor and options on the menu. If you want more information about the current celebration going on, cultural representatives from Japan will walk you through the traditions and stories and offerings so that you'll be caught up to speed in no time. We love edutainment. Now, 1900 Park Fair. This is not a brand new restaurant in the Grand Floridian. It's been there for a long time, but after years of being out of commission after the 2020 closures, 1900 Park Fair finally reopened in spring 2024 with an updated dining room, new character meet and greet experiences featuring Prince Ali, Tiana and her Bayou Adventure getup, Mirabelle and Cinderella, but they still have the same classic strawberry soup that we'd missed something awful while this buffet was MIA during COVID. The Cake Bake Shop at Boardwalk Inn made us keep waiting for it to open up shop, but once it finally did in October 2024, the waiting was worth it. Now we got a table service / afternoon tea / champagne bar / to-go bakery that we can visit whenever we're in the area, all situated inside a restaurant with loads of gold and silver accents and tons of glitter through the decor and the food. Wailulu Bar and Grill is one of my new personal favorites, which popped up over at the Polynesian Village Resort when the DVC Island Tower opened in December 2024. This tropical lounge has both indoor and outdoor seating, albeit pretty limited seating, so make sure to get your name on its walk-up wait list ASAP. And depending on where your table is situated, as well as what time of the day you're planning on eating here, you might have a crystal clear view of the Magic Kingdom fireworks while you drink and dine, complete with the piped-in Happily Ever After soundtrack. There are nods to the Polynesian culture all throughout the menu, and breakfast mainly includes coffee and pastry options, while lunch and dinner have highlighted eats like sweet potato hummus, spiced ham musubi, sticky pork ribs, poke bowls, a Dole Whip sundae, and my newest gold star recommendation, the incredible Wayfinder burger. Geo82 in Epcot opened up recently in May 2025 and is a Spaceship Earth-themed lounge exclusively for guests who are 21 and over. You'll find the entrance for this lounge towards the back of Project Tomorrow, which is the area that riders exit following their ride on Spaceship Earth. And once you make your way inside the lounge, you'll be greeted by a sleek, zen-like atmosphere that's very reminiscent of the classic Epcot attraction itself. Along with serving good vibes and great views across the World Celebration Gardens, the lounge also serves a variety of cuisine and cocktails. But one of our favorite drinks to order here is the Brown Butter Old Fashioned, since it comes with a Spaceship Earth stamped ice cube. Dear Santa, please send a Spaceship Earth ice cube stamper to me for Christmas. Love, AJ. Bourbon Steak by Michael Mina is one of the most recent restaurant openings since it just opened at the Swan and Dolphin Hotels over on the Dolphin side. This is a reimagined modern take on the quintessential American steakhouse, featuring premium cuts of beef and seafood that's been infused with global flavors. But honestly, the things you need to know about this is that they got free French fries at the beginning of the meal, and they will come and create an incredible Maine lobster pot pie for you that's just insane. And they have beignets with dipping sauces for dessert. So that's really really all you need to know. I'll see you there. Now, per the release of this video, the Beak and Barrel coming to Magic Kingdom isn't open yet, but it is slated to open in 2025. And when it does open, you'll be able to experience a family-friendly Pirates of the Caribbean themed tavern that expands the classic attractions lore in a totally immersive and really fun pub setting, filled with enchanted rum bottles, grogs and gruel to order, and a little bird named Rummy, who bears a striking resemblance to our old pal, Barker Bird, who used to be part of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride a bunch of years back. Now, if you want to be one of the first folks to know about when reservations are going to go live for this brand new lounge, don't wait for a message in a bottle to wash up on the shore. Go ahead and sign up for our free DFB newsletter, and we're going to send you the deets ASAP. Totally ixnay the bottle, y'all. Sign up for the newsletter. The link to sign up is in the description of this video, and again, totally free. Now, there's no shame in revisiting your old Disney World restaurant favorites, even if you've already been there time and again, visit after visit. I am 1000% okay with you going back to the places that you love, that your family's made memories around, and that are your traditions. I love that when I get to do things like that. And it's always nice to have a safe bet meal locked in place to look forward to. Not to mention, there's the whole nostalgia factor to consider. Your old favorite Disney restaurants are comfortable, reliable, and provide great memories from the past that you want to keep building onto. Yep, that's why the DFB team and I have our old favorites too. If you already have the DFB Guide to Walt Disney World Dining from dfbstore.com, or you're planning on picking it up in the near future, or for either you or a family member, we actually mark all of our top DFB recommended restaurants in each section of the guide with these little DFB hearts on the top of the page. So if you see that little blue DFB heart, just know that the restaurant you're about to read up on has become a safe bet meal for us over the years, consistently providing good food, good times, and good memories. Here are just a few of the restaurants that we've marked as DFB favorites straight out of the DFB Guide to Walt Disney World Dining. Le Cellier Steakhouse in Epcot is a signature restaurant housed in a wine cellar style dining room, complete with dark molding, low ceilings, dim lighting, and candles. The atmosphere is very intimate and romantic, probably better suited for a date night than a big group with lots of kids looking to meet Mickey Mouse, but I promise you there will be big groups with lots of kids there too. But the food is really what keeps me coming back here, since this is where I'm going to find some of the best steaks in all of Disney, as well as a variety of poutines and savory appetizers like the charcuterie platters and that classic Canadian cheddar cheese soup. Nomad Lounge in Animal Kingdom is no doubt one that you've heard me sing the praises for many times over, especially if you've been a regular DFB viewer for a while now. I know you're getting tired of it. The seating and the vibes here are immaculate, from the warm tones and travel-inspired accents inside the lounge to the wraparound porch and waterfront views outside the lounge. It just doesn't feel like you're in a theme park. The small plates here are some of our absolute favorites, including the Tiffin's bread service and the best churros, not just in Animal Kingdom, but in all of Disney World, honestly. And the drinks are fantastic too. Each of the cocktails is handcrafted, never pre-mixed, but if you're more into trying different specialty beers, Nomad Lounge does serve a Kungaloosh Spiced Expedition Ale, which is an African-inspired deep amber brewed exclusively for Disney World. It's made with sorghum and a special blend of spices, including cinnamon and cardamom. Note though, Nomad Lounge does not take advanced dining reservations, so you'll need to join the walk-up wait list through the My Disney Experience app on the day that you're in Animal Kingdom. I highly recommend doing that just as soon as you can get to the park to make sure the list doesn't fill up before you get a chance to join. Chef Art Smith's Homecoming in Disney Springs is basically the restaurant version of a hug. Chef Art, who you might know as Oprah Winfrey's former chef, opened this as his staple restaurant to celebrate his Floridian roots while also paying homage to farm-to-fork style cuisine. So expect to find items here like thigh-high chicken biscuits, Church Lady deviled eggs, Key West shrimp cocktail, shrimp and grits, and a fun variety of moonshine cocktails. I also love the desserts here. I can never choose between the shine cake and the hummingbird cake. Now back over at Animal Kingdom Lodge again, because I really like dining everywhere at Animal Kingdom Lodge. I will talk specifically about Sanaa for a minute, because I don't think I've ever had anything less than an amazing experience here. Sanaa is a table service restaurant located in the Kidani Village section of Animal Kingdom Lodge. If being able to see that safari of animals is a #1 priority for you, make sure to book a reservation here for lunch and request a window view. If you make a reservation for Sanaa during dinner, it's going to be harder to see those animals once the sun sets. So, what foods can I recommend for you? plenty, but some of my all-time faves include the Indian-style bread service with your choice of 5 breads and all 9 accompaniment dips and spreads, and the tandoori chicken served with traditional naan, pickled onion, tomato, and sambal mayonnaise. And finally, let's talk about a character dining experience that I debated adding to the hidden gems portion of this video, but I added it here instead because I just love it a whole lot and want the world to know, apparently. Storybook Dining at Artist Point in Wilderness Lodge takes place in a dining room that's surrounded by a canopy of trees, covering the ceiling and twisting down around the walls to emphasize the whole you're eating in an enchanted forest kind of vibe. During your meal, you're going to get to chat with the Snow White, along with a couple of her friends, Grumpy and Dopey. And while the evil queen won't come directly to your table, she does invite you to go visit her, giving you the rare chance to take a picture with the OG Disney villain herself. Dinner is a prefix meal that takes hearty American food and gives it a bit of a storybook makeover. Some of our favorite options to choose from include Royal Prime Rib Roast, the Magic Mirror Slow Braised Veal Shank, and the Smoky Mushroom Bisque. Now, even if you pick up the guide and you don't see one of your favorite restaurants marked with the DFB heart, don't get your feelings hurt. A restaurant that isn't awarded that heart doesn't mean that we hate it. It's just different groups have different comfort meals, and that's okay. And that's also why we're consistently going back to these restaurants to give them another go and make sure we'll give you the full list of pros and cons for even our old favorite stomping grounds. Now, I'm curious, what are your favorite meals in Disney World? Or if you've never been before, what are your bucket list meals? Let me know in the comments so we can keep the meal recommendations going. And don't forget to download our free Disney World Special Occasions Guide over at disneyfoodblog.com/special right now. Thanks for listening, everyone, and thanks for watching. As always, this is AJ for Disney Food Blog, and I'll see you real soon.